Welcome to Hillside Farm. My name is Ruth McKinney, and welcome to our fall series. I have my Audrey home from school. She's at school in Virginia, and she's home for fall break. And she has asked that we make her very favorite pumpkin bread while she's home. So that's what we're doing today. I love you. I'm so happy you're home. Okay, so here we go. Pumpkin bread. You've got all your dry ingredients.
Yes.
And I'm going to read those off so you know exactly what you're going to do, okay?
Okay.
Can you go ahead and put 1.5 cups of flour in there? Got it. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. A teaspoon of baking soda. Aren't you excited to have your own kitchen someday?
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so nice.
A teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of ginger. I should probably get matching little bowls. I have like a lot of, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg.
So the different ones are cute though too.
Yeah, that's true. Quarter teaspoon of ground cloves. And then I want you to mix those up while I do the wet ingredients, okay?
Okay.
So here we have wet ingredients for this. We have 1/3 cup of milk, which I've already pre-measured out. And then we've got half a teaspoon of vanilla. I keep my vanilla in this thing. All right. And then we've got a cup of brown sugar. No, a half cup of brown sugar and a cup of white sugar, which I've already pre-mixed. Okay. And then 2 sticks. Actually, the eggs are right there. Will you crack the eggs into here?
Yeah.
Those are from the chickens just yesterday.
Here, there's a
You
little
got
sugar
that?
in that one. You want to get the
Okay. 2 sticks of melted butter. Oh, you want me to get the rest of that?
Yeah.
So why do you like this so much?
I don't know. The pumpkin bread is just so good. It's very moist because there's a lot of pumpkin in it.
Well, I think the trick to the moist is I put like double the amount of pumpkin that other recipes call for, because I think most pumpkin bread is really just overspiced and very dry. And this literally is almost like a spoon bread. I mean, it's not a spoon bread, but it's very similar. And then 2 sticks of butter. Not 2 cups, 2 sticks of butter. Oh, mix the egg up first because I don't want it to make scrambled eggs. Remember we tried to tell Dad about that? You got that?
You don't want to let Dad in the kitchen.
Don't let Dad in the kitchen. Here we go. And it was 2 sticks. You remember that correctly?
Yes.
Why am I using my finger? Hang on, let me get a... Okay, and pull this off.
You've never complained about too much butter anyways.
That is very true. I've never
Oh.
complained about too much butter. In the meantime, what we've got is the oven is going at 350 degrees. This is going to cook for an hour. And check it, because if the middle still is soupy, leave it in further. Every oven is a little bit different. All right, now let's bring this over here, and we're gonna pour this in.
Yes. Here, do you want to splash it with me?
Oh, and we also have to add
Do you want me to use
the
that to
pumpkin.
mix?
So I use an entire can of pure pumpkin. Not pumpkin mix, but pure pumpkin. There we go. So, school, you are in your second month?
Oh, I think it's the second year. I
No,
was like,
first year, but second month? Third month?
yes.
How's it going? And you can be totally real and honest.
It's going fine. It's nice to be home.
Did
Definitely
you
a
ever
big
think?
change.
Did you ever think you'd get homesick? Here, you can move it over here.
I thought I would get homesick, just
Not this homesick.
not this much.
So the dry and the wet are all incorporated, and what I've taken is parchment paper, and I'm pushing it down into a loaf pan. And why I do that is sometimes if it's not properly greased, my loaves, they get stuck. This just makes it easy so you can pull it out, lift it right out. All right, you want to put that in there, and I've sprayed a little bit of Pam, or you can use, just melted butter into the parchment just so it makes sure it doesn't stick. I'm sure a lot of kids at school, their freshman year, get really homesick.
Yeah.
I'm homesick for
Most
you.
people-
I just want you home all the time.
Most people just don't voice it, but
Yeah. All right,
good.
this is gonna go in, like I said, for about an hour, but check it. It is gorgeous because when it comes out, we pour a little bit of melted butter on top, and I'm telling you, you'll make everybody happy.
Here, I'll grab
All
the
right.
oven for you.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay, so we have a couple more minutes till the pumpkin bread is ready. And yes, I will let you take most of it back to school with you. But what do you miss about home, and what are your favorite things about school?
I would say some of the things I miss the most is, I mean, obviously number one, you're cooking. That the dining hall is not very good, and
I will say you do have us like sending food.
yes, yes. But I mean, I didn't think I would, but it is very necessary. Just being with the family and just spending time.
Yeah,
I feel like every day
every day.
is definitely a big drop
Adjustment.
off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are the things that you have been pleasantly surprised about or have been a plus?
I feel
Plus,
like
what, you're going to make me cry,
one-
first of all. I love you.
Love you. One big blessing is my roommate, Francesca.
Okay. And where's she from?
She's from Houston, Texas.
Yeah. She's awesome.
But yeah, she's awesome, and we've become like quick friends in the first 2 months. So that's
Yeah.
definitely been one of the best things about school
Yeah.
so far.
Okay, so
But,
far.
Yeah.
You're like,
We'll
the only
see.
good
No,
thing about
more good things will come. I like the school.
They
but
will. They will. They
Yeah.
will. I think every freshman in college struggles with the exact same thing. And it's, I'm going to cry. It's also the parents struggle. It's just hard. It's just hard. It's hard not having her here, and it's hard for her not to be here. But it will become normal. And it just makes our times when she gets home just a little bit sweeter. So, all right, let me see if this is done. By the way, even your little brother misses you horribly. Like,
Brander's that saying
yeah,
something?
that's saying something. All right, wait, I can't do this with my bare hands. Let me see.
And you can. Your hand just don't want to.
All right, I think it's done. Now, what I'm going to do, what do we usually do?
Pour some more butter.
Pour more butter. I mean, butter makes everything better. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of melted butter on the top. Yes, I do a lot of butter. Here, you want to grab that side, and
Yeah.
I'll grab this side, and we'll like pull it out.
Yes.
I will say, make sure
touch
you
it.
use, oh, thank you. Make sure you use
Here you go.
parchment paper and not wax paper. I made that mistake years ago. I'm sure everybody watching this will have no problem remembering that. But I did, and I didn't know there was a difference between the wax and why. And I cooked something, and I was like, "This is like eating wax," and you were eating wax. So use parchment paper. All right, here we go. Actually, I'm gonna pull this. I know it's hot, but I'm going to like move this so it looks attractive. You want to
got a
cut
knife?
it?
Yeah, I can cut it.
All right, I want you to have a little piece.
Oh gosh, it's hot. I don't know if I can eat it
Careful.
right now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Very moist.
All right, you can leave that because I'm gonna
Yeah.
wrap this up so you can take it back to school.
Perfect.
Thank you for doing this with me. I love you.
Love
and we'll
you.
see you at Thanksgiving. All right, have a great day. Oh, and if you want more tips, always watch Hungry for Home on Instagram, because every Tuesday I do cooking tips, gardening tips, family relationship and tradition tips. And anyway, we hope to see you there. Thank you for joining the fall series that we're doing.